Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers, just your friendly neighborhood King K. Rule main. 4th of July weekend, I just got back into town. I was out for about 4 days, so, fun to get away on a little mini vacation with the family. But, hopefully everybody had a great weekend, celebrated fireworks responsibly and all that stuff. So, it's cool, but we got to get back to work now. So, the topic I want to discuss today's video is all about... what am I titling this video again? Saving the best for last. And ever since Kazuya's reveal, which was just a few weeks ago, that was almost a month ago. E3, this will go up on the 7th, I think. That's almost a month. It's crazy. Kazuya's reveal. Different topic. Don't let me. But so ever since his reveal, I've been seeing this kind of pop up, right? Nintendo and Sakurai, they're definitely saving the best character for last, and I kind of want to dive into that a little bit. Like, the best character for last is very, very subjective. Now, there might be a character that a majority of the fan base or the community might agree on that would be a good reveal, that would either be hype for themselves, or would be very hype for most of the community, or at least recognize how big of an addition to the roster the character could be. So, take Crash Bandicoot, Sora, or Master Chief, for example, right? Whether you like them or not, you still kind of, in some sort of light, you got to realize, that would be a really big character to end on, even if they're not especially hyped for yourself. But, for me, I could say, and this is the point of why we shouldn't expect to end with a bang, end with the best for last, right? You can make a case for any character that they're the best, right? So, for example, Waluigi for me, right? I could make a case why he's the best character for last, that why they've been saving him, why they should end off with him, and I could go into several reasons, right? I could start with the assist trophy thing. I could just say, they've never done that within the same game, so this would be an ultimate blow-off for Smash Ultimate, right? Heck, I've been a fan since, before. He's been my most wanted since before Brawl. I even have the hat to prove it. But, no, the point is you can make the case for any character to be the best. And while that might not be the smartest, considering, look at the DLC. Look at everybody that we've gotten for DLC. Base roster was kind of like the opposite, right? Base roster, we finally got those long time requests, right? K. Rule after so many years, Ridley after so many years, Simon Belmont, who was a constant third-party want, finally got in, right? Konami, nobody thought Konami was going to play ball again. Snake came back, right? We could make a case for quite a bit of characters. But then DLC comes along, and it's characters we're not predicting. So to say that we're saving the best for last, and I think this is where people are getting the idea kind of confused a little bit, is they say they're saving the best for last because it gives them personally hope for their most wanted to be still in contention. And honestly, anybody's in contention. If they're not on the roster, you're in contention, right? It's kind of that simple. Now, some characters might have a bit higher chance, but, whatever. You can kind of nitpick if you want to, but that's not really the point of this. The whole point is saving the best for last is not something Nintendo has a history of showing us, right? Somebody will bring up the, Brawl, right? That wasn't the greatest. Smash Wii U 3DS base roster and DLC wasn't the greatest, we'll say, right? There's a lot of confusion about Bayonetta and Corrin and for Smash Wii U 3DS. Smash Ultimate ending with Incineroar. A lot of people are saying, do we really need another Pokemon rep? Why would they save that one for the last? Wouldn't you want to save, if we're going to go with the best for last, wouldn't you want to save K. Rule or Ridley for the final base roster character, right? Then again, not really, because don't you want to get your big guns? Don't you want to, show off everything right at the beginning, right? You're like, hey, this is what's coming. Here's what you're going to be excited for. You're getting your Ridley. You're getting King K. Rule. Automatic. Like, that's going to hook people immediately, and that's what they're trying to do with Fighters Pass Volume 1 and 2. It started with Joker for FP1. Nobody expected that. Nobody's predicting Joker. Hardly nobody predicted him, right? So then we get Fighters Pass 2. Okay, maybe that could be a slight exception, but Min Min, right? Okay, you're not necessarily starting with a huge reveal, right? Not a lot of people. There are some people that were like, yeah, arms. I'm on board. I would have loved to have seen Max Brass for an arms rep, but would I have said he's a huge reveal? No. But the whole idea is they want to kind of suck you in immediately. So maybe that's why Steve ended up becoming the second fighter, right? And we all know how last year went. Probably Steve would have been saved for E3 reveal, right? That would have been huge. We all seen what he did with Twitter, right? Whether you like the character or not. You can't argue with facts, and the facts are he broke Twitter. So we can't predict who's coming, and to say that we are going to predict or save the best for last here, it's really not a smart idea. We should just kind of go into it with no expectations. When you... Like, this is something I've personally learned myself. When you expect one thing, you get the opposite. But the only person in the end that you can blame is yourself. I'm the one that let myself think this was going to happen. And then it didn't. And I was like, oh, well, I can't blame Nintendo for me thinking one way, right? They don't owe me. They don't owe us anything, right? They don't have to go out and get third-party characters. They don't have to give us the iconic remaining first-party character. They don't have to give us our most wanted. Now, maybe if they did another Smash Ballad or something, then maybe. But that's, again, another different topic. But to expect the best for last, I say just leave that at the door. Just drop it right now. Just go in right now expecting Broomstick, all right? So that way, if Broomstick gets revealed, hey, guess what? We were expecting at least maybe the bottom of the barrel, right? So anything better than that? All right, cool. We could all be pleasantly surprised together. But yeah, the whole idea of saving the best for last is not really a good mindset to have, right? If you're using the best for last argument to keep your hopes for your most wanted alive, that is fine to continue wanting who you want. There's nothing wrong with wanting your character, right? Like, I hear the same argument all the time. Assist trophy. I don't care. I still want him playable. He's going to be assist trophy next game. If he is, I'll still want him as a playable. I don't care. So continue wanting who you want, but don't expect them to happen. Don't expect them to save your personal most wanted character for last. Again, Nintendo doesn't owe you. They don't owe me anything. They operate on their own terms. They have a business to run. They're doing their own thing that they feel benefits them as well as any possible third-party company that's involved. They're trying to run a business here. So, back to the Fighters Pass 2 thing. Again, starting with Min Min, that's not really the best argument to say, hey, we're going to start on a strong note to, get all those early buys. Odds are, though, the early purchasers of Fighters Pass 2, myself is included in this. I'm sure as many of you are as well. But the early purchasers are more likely than not, they're the hardcore Smash fans that, without a shadow of a doubt, Nintendo tells us there's 6 more characters coming, but we can't tell you who. I don't care. Here's my money. You can have it. I'll take the characters. Whether I like them or not, that's on me then. But I'm just excited to have more characters. I could still hope, like I've been saying, we can still hope for whoever we want, but yeah. Back to the main point though. Saving the best for last is not really something Nintendo has shown us in the past, so I don't know why we're all of a sudden maybe thinking it's going to. I mean, again, this is all very subjective. We could all say, hey, yeah, we would like to think Nintendo learned their lesson. But is it the lesson that we personally want them to learn when in their minds and their eyes everything's just fine? Like, they're doing what they need to do. They struck deals with these certain companies and characters, and it's just, all right, here's who we got, here's who we worked on, and here you go. That's what you get. That's kind of the end of it. So yeah, don't go on. Just if you think they're saving the best for last, don't, because again, what's best? What you think is best, what I think is best, could be 2 totally different things. And then one of them may not be the best. But yeah, just go in with the mindset of, all right, cool. We're good. We're getting 1 more character. let's just enjoy it. Let's just enjoy it. Because odds are we're not getting another Smash game for another 5, 6, 7 years or something. And then we could do this ride all over again. But until then, let's just appreciate what we got going on. So yeah, I guess that's kind of it for this one. I had a different video I was going to do because I was out of town. I didn't get to finish working on it, but I will get to working on that. But either way, that is it for this one. Let me know what you guys think, if there's anything to say. Either way, that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.